Legacy Builders, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to review all of the expenses that me and my family have made from the 29th through the 4th of June. So a lot of these charges are not going to be paid today because our balance is currently $1,070, and I'm going to have to do a lot of these, make payments for a lot of these expenses from accounts that are not directly linked to my Capital One account. So what that means is I have accounts that have money in it that they're like our don't see, don't touch accounts. And because we did a lot of miscellaneous spending, I will definitely need to transfer the monies from those don't see, don't touch accounts to take care of a lot of these. So I made 2 payments in the last 2 days. On Friday, June 3rd, I made a payment of $198.35. That was to take care of some charges from wellness, next month's bills, and Costco fund. So I highlighted those here, and those were blue expenses, which would mean budgeted. So from Costco, we paid the $44.74 was included in that. Wellness, I had to pay for an eye exam for my boys. That's $75. And then the car insurance came out for $65.25. And then I had a wellness budgeted expense at CVS for $13.36. So I highlighted only what I paid so far. And then on the 4th, I made another payment, which was Saturday. I made a payment of $197.48, and that was for some miscellaneous charges, and that came from one of our savings accounts with Capital One. So we have some family savings, and we keep money there just as an in case. So I had to take money from that, unfortunately, but that took care of this miscellaneous charge for $10.88. There was a book I purchased on Amazon. I think I shared that with you guys last week. It's about homeschooling. $94.51. Did I pay that? I feel like I didn't though. That's a little bit much, but maybe I did. $94.51 for some products I bought on Amazon. $29.40 for Panda Express because we ate out on the 30th, or maybe the 29th, I think. $12.69 at McDonald's for eating out. And then I bought a $50 gift card for someone, so that $50 gift card came from that savings too. There are times when, you know, it just comes into your heart to give to someone, and giving is a real blessing. It is a true blessing, honestly, I'm telling you. So I'm not upset about that either. We did have this was miscellaneous because we didn't have money in gifts because we spent all the money in gifts for our boys' birthdays. So that's why it's coming from miscellaneous. And so those are all the payments that I made so far. Everything else that's not highlighted is still pending. So we're going to sort this out right now. I already did some pre-planning, of course, so it wouldn't take too long on the video. But I have $336.14 that we're going to pay today. 100 of that is going to come from our cushion. I'll show you my little pre-plan here. I started working it out. So $100, at least up to $100, is going to come from our cushion. So I'm going to calculate what's going to be paid today, and then the $36.14 here, that is for our electricity bill. I had to pay the bill because it was due today when I'm filming this video on June 5th, and I did not want any kind of late fees or whatnot. So I paid it, even though our balance is pretty high. For me, it's really high, but I needed to pay this. So this $36.14 is coming from our next month's bills. So that is the first. That's how much is coming from next month's bills. And I'm going to find out what other charges I can pay right now that are miscellaneous. So they're going to be highlighted in green. What I can pay now to get this balance down until I can transfer the monies from those don't see, don't touch accounts. So because they're not connected to Capital One, it's going to take like 3 business days for them to hit the account. And once it does, then I can make the payment. Because I don't want to connect too many accounts to this one, because I still firmly believe it's not smart to put all of your eggs in one basket, and it's not smart to connect so many accounts together, because it makes it easier to transfer or Zelle money when you're supposed to be saving it. So this hurts a lot more because I have to wait 3 days and then I have to go back and make payments piecemeal. I don't want credit card debt anymore. Family, issues and challenges is what really caused a lot of this spending. You'll see a lot of it is Lyft, and then again we have birthdays, so we were out spending money. If we didn't have the expense of the travel, then we it would have been fine. But this is just where we are right now. Please be kind to me in the comments. I don't know if people, I know some people have been disliking the videos lately. I don't know what I've been saying or doing to make the videos not enjoyable. But for those of you who have disliked the video, if there's any constructive criticism you can give your sis, tell me what, then that would be great. But this is what we're doing. We don't have a car right now, and the reason why we don't have a car is because we haven't saved up to buy the car in cash yet, and these expenses were completely out of our control. Like, we needed to get to someone, we needed to get someone back and forth from certain places, so this was an emergency. And we're still on the path of building up our emergency fund so then we can save up to buy a car in cash, or at least have a large enough down payment that we don't have to finance a boatload of money and pay a crap load of interest, because we don't want that. We don't want debt. We want freedom. We want financial freedom. We want to be able to take care of our children and not put ourselves in a deficit. So I hope that makes sense. I could probably talk more about that in another video, and if anyone is interested. But these travel expenses, these lifts back and forth, they were not something we could have avoided, and it's not something that we planned on. May just turned out to be a real challenging month for us. Okay, and let's figure this out now. So I have $100 that I'm taking from the cushion. Let's start with the small amounts first, because they're a whole lot. It's $12.62. Okay, so we're gonna pay the $12.62. Okay, and that was from Amazon, posted on the 30th. Okay, I'm gonna pay $9.60 for Stop and Shop groceries on the 30th, so $9.60. Now we're at $22.22. And we have Target. I bought some household items. Household has no money in it, so it's gonna come from our cushion. So that's $15.74. That's $37.96. Okay. For a long time, I have not purchased from Prime Video. I bought Clueless for $7 on Prime. Maybe a couple days after the incident happened to my family. So $7. Yeah, I'm gonna pay that back from the cushion, so we'll add that $7 in right now, and that brings us to $44.96. So we still have about $56 or $55 to go, so that we can pay back most of these little charges from cushion. All right, and then we have $9.62 from McDonald's when we ate out. So that brings us to $54.98. So let's just highlight this. It's all miscellaneous. Even the household, I would have highlighted it blue, but we don't have it in household, so I'm just gonna go with it. I should have done it blue, but it doesn't matter now. $54.58. And then let me see, 54.58. That means we have 45 left. Let's see if we can pay back the $28.07 from the Lyft purchase, or the Lyft expense, I should say. So 28.07. That brings us to 82.65. Let me write that number down. 82.65. And if you subtract that from 100, we have 17.35 left. So we'll pay the 16.89, and that is from another Lyft travel. Looks like the same day. This is supposed to come from the vehicle fund, but we don't have money in there, so we have to highlight this in green because it's gonna come from our cushion. So the 82.65 plus 16.89 brings us to 99.54. All right. So 46 cents short of 100. I forgot what it was already. 82.65 plus 16.89, 99.54. So miscellaneous, which is coming from our cushion, is 99.54. Okay, and that's almost 100. And then what we're going to do now, 36.14 from PSEG. Again, this has not posted yet, but I'm still going to highlight that in blue because it is a budgeted expense. We had the money saved for this bill already. So that's $36.14 is coming from next month's bills. I've already taken care of these. So from here, 36.14, and that's going to be paid today. Next month's bills currently has about $800 in there. I'll throw a screenshot on. So that's coming from that. So we have 99.54 plus 36.14, which is 135.68. All right, now we have to pay $200 of other expenses to come from a savings account we have with Ally. It's separate from it's not coming from our purpose funds or anything like that. It's a separate account that we have money in. So we can make the payment today. And because that's the larger payment, I'm going to do that, right? I think that's what it is. 135.68 and then 200. So now we have to figure out what is coming from that Ally account. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to write it here. This is the Ally number 4. Because a lot of miscellaneous spending. Let's see. The $58.80, we can pay that right now from that account. So $58.80. I hope that's a little better on your eyes, guys, if you're still watching. So green for this charge on the 30th of May for $58.80. And then we have, what else? There was a gift. Okay, this is from Walmart. So $58.82, $58.92, $117. So now we're at $117.92. So Walmart. Okay. And then, this food cart. Okay. My husband needed to buy a shopping cart. We did need one because the one we had, like to carry the laundry in and carry, like when we go big grocery shopping like at Costco, the cart we had, it broke. So we had to buy a new one. And that was $67.92. Let's see, $67.92. That brings us up to $185. So we're going to pay that back now. And 85, 95, that's 10, 100. So we have $15 left. So we can't pay the $23 yet. Let's pay the $9.89, whatever this was, from the Bronx Zoo. We went to the zoo for my little one's birthday recently. All right, so that's $9.89. So that's $195.53. Right. So we have $4 and what is that? 67 cents or 47 cents left, and we don't have anything that we could pay from that. I'm just gonna stick with this $195.53. Let's write that down. $195.53. So let me see. So the first payment is going to come from Ally, and it's going to be $195.53. The second payment is going to come from our cushion, and it's going to be, Lord have mercy, why didn't I? Oh my gosh. Okay, $99.54 plus $36.14 is $135.68. $135.68. Okay, now I know what the payments are going to be. You can see I was trying to keep a balance, but it started to get overwhelming for me because of all the charges, and I don't want to go back into credit card debt. I remember that feeling when felt like, you know, my back was against the wall. I didn't have any choice. I needed to use the credit to get out of a bad situation, but the credit was actually putting me into a deeper hole. I don't want that feeling again. And my husband is like, we're not going back there. We're trusting God. You know, we had to make some immediate moves, and it wasn't because we were negligent or we weren't diligent or I wasn't doing what I was supposed to do for as far as managing the money. It's just life be lifing, right? Michelle Adamson says that a lot. Life comes up with things. So this is what we are right now. If we look at the current balance, which is $1,070.57, we subtract the $195.53, and then we also subtract the $135.68. Those two payments will be down to $739, which is good that we're down to 3 digits again. So yeah, and I may be making more payments in between my expense updates videos, so you'll see that. I do have some pending charges here because of some things that need to be done. We'll go over that next week. And let's just quickly look at let's calculate how much we earned so far. We currently have rewards in the amount of $64.89, and since the 30th we have earned 16 cents, $1.42, 44, 19 cents, $5.16, 88 cents, 19 cents, 75 cents, 14 cents, 24 cents, 88 cents, 11 cents, $1.07 plus 14 cents, 67 cents, 67 cents, 35 cents, 43 cents, 15 cents, 46 cents, $1.13, 98 cents, $3.74. Okay, $20.35 is how much we've earned in the last week. $20.35. $4.89, and we earned $20.35. That's excellent to me. Let's put in these payments. The first payment is coming from our cushion for $135.68. The next payment is going to be from that outside account for $195. So again, the ending balance not including, oh my gosh, where we are, 10, 7, 57 minus 135, 68 minus 195, 53, 739, 36, maybe 739, 36. Okay, because we have some pending charges, but again, I'm going to be making payments while I'm doing this through the next week, over the next couple of days, because I've got to get this balance down. And I've got to get this balance down. I don't like it being this high and for this long. So I will be making payments sporadically over the next few days. So prayerfully, by the time you see a next expense video from me, which again is always on a Wednesday, I film it on Sunday because that's when I like to sit down and go over our finances, just before we, have church and everything. I like to get this done. So the next Sunday is the 12th. So somewhere throughout this week, I will be making multiple payments from those other don't see, don't touch accounts just to clear this up. And then when you see the video on the 15th of June, I should have nothing but bills to be repaid, which of course we have the money for. That's my prayer and that's my hope. Okay. So thank you so much for being here for as long as you did. Please remember to give this video a thumbs up. And before I go, I want to shout out Budgeting April. I do batch record my videos, so I'm not sure when this video comes out who the spotlight people are. I don't know if it's going to be 2 people or 4 people, but just shout out to BCL and shout out to Budgeting April and shout out to all of those other channels being lifted up and just getting more exposure and hopefully gaining new friends. I like to call you guys my internet cousins, so I hope that we continue to just build and grow together. And I thank you for your support. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your lives abundantly. Bye for now.